Hi, excuse me, people. I just thought I needed to stop right now to do this video because I don't think I'll ever get to do it. I'm in the middle of making my concoction that I make for panic attacks. I just show you this little bottle. I use a tincture. I don't know if you can see that, if it looks backwards to you or not. Probably it is going to look backwards, but I'm going to spell it for you. Well, you see it on the video. Rhodiola, Rosea, and it's spelled, Rhodiola is spelled Rhodiola, and Rosea is spelled Rosea. Rhodiola rosea. It's a herb. It's a stress herb. It is a herb that will balance out your hormones and your moods and things like that. And what I love about it, it works immediately. I get getting older. I get panic attacks when, for one, panic attacks can come from a lot of different things. I'm just going to talk about mine. Um, you can, well, okay, like I said, I'm going to talk about mine. My panic attacks come from depletion of minerals. I do a lot of bad stuff, okay? The bad stuff that I do is, for one, I stay up really, really late. I have a lot of late nights. A lot of late nights stresses me out. One, I have an autistic daughter who, she has a problem sleeping. And sometimes I don't always want to just pour on herbs, especially at bedtime, which is pretty safe. I do give her magnesium and I do GABA because it hits her receptors and, it gets to tap into that sleepy hormone. The, what is it called? Oh, I can't think. See, I didn't take my rhodiola yet. That's why I wanted to text you. I take ginger and rhodiola. Ginger kind of just clears up the airways for me. And anything that I might have eaten that might cause me any type of blockage or stiffness. I use cayenne pepper for that too, but this ginger it does something that cayenne pepper doesn't do. I think retroactively they work together because I take them all. No reaction, no bad effects after, no side effects. Just works with your body synergistically. I just had some echinacea to make sure I keep my immune system. I rub my nose with frankincense oils. I breathe in the eucalyptus, keep my airways and lungs clear. So I take a whole dropper of the Rhodiola Rosea. Okay, this one's empty. My other one's actually in my bedroom, so I'll be going to get that. When I drive, I get very panicky. And I know that it's because of the sugar that I eat. Sugar comes in many different ways. I'm not just sitting there eating a bag of sugar. I eat breads and stuff like that. And here lately, I've just been on this fried chicken tip. I don't know what it is, but I just decided today that I'm not going to go out to get my fried chicken. I'm going to at least cook it at home. So that's going to take away a lot. But more than that, I'm going to have my wheatgrass drinks. It's expensive, even if I have to pay for it $1 a day, $1.49 a day to do it. Instead of getting the whole thing, I'm going to do it and get my berries, my antioxidants. Because when you're missing those things, it makes you deranged, to be honest. God made us to consume plant-based things. We are made from dirt. We are soil, basically. And soil needs to be turned and, remineralized and and we do too. So when we don't do it, a lot can happen, especially as you get older. You get depleted of minerals, and it can get pretty crazy. So I can feel really down, and really I was telling somebody I can get stuck, but this person didn't know what to say to me. This person was going through the same thing, and as I did my research and studying, I realized me getting stuck, wasn't that what I thought it was. What did I think it was? I just didn't know. um, but now I know that, you know, it has a lot to do with hormones, people. Hormones and eating a clean diet, eat stuff that block you up. We think we're just blocking our intestinal wall, blocking your brain and your heart too. There's a lot of stuff you're blocking. And it's crazy. The last 4 years of my life, it was just interesting. If I ate a clean diet every day, I probably wouldn't even eat rhodiola. I don't know. I don't think I would. I just think you get out of balance from the sugars. Rhodiola helps to bring back the balance, and it helps you to, it gives you vitality. I'm seeing what the doctors say right now, natural doctors. It gives you energy. Let me just tell you what it does for me. It also is a stress reliever. It does. It relieves stress. Things that it's like whatever you're dealing with that you usually deal with that's stressful, it helps you to cope with the stress in a more calm way. Because when you go from panic attacks, it's like you can't handle it. Let me tell you how bad my panic attacks get. Okay, nobody knew this, and I didn't quite understand it, but I'll tell you, like, I guess about 2 years ago, I was driving down to my mother-in-law's house, my kid's grandma, and it was crazy because as I was driving, it was only a 4.5 hour drive, but it seemed like forever for me. And like everybody else is just like having a good time. I'm the one who had to drive, right? I'm sitting there and I'm panicking the whole time. Like, I enjoy driving. I do. I enjoy the control of it all. That's what I like about it. I like being in control of where I'm going and not having someone else drive me there. Some people call that, controlling. I don't know. I just like to know where I'm going and how long I'm going to be there, and I get to decide when. But anyway, when I'm driving without eating properly on a consistent basis, plus I was tired, not to mention I really wasn't getting sleep. I was going and trying to please everybody else, all my kids, my dad, and it was just, I was a mess. I felt like the road was there in front of me, right? But I felt like everything was just, you ever hear people say things feel like they're just coming down on you? Well, I would feel like things were escaping away from me, getting away from me. I needed something to bring back the balance, bring things, because I can't even, that's the only way I can explain how it feels. Like when I would be driving, and if I'm driving for like an hour, that was my cutoff line, 1 hour. Because what would happen to me is I would start getting these like terrible panic attacks, like like I can't stop. Like I'm driving and then all of a sudden I feel like I'm going too fast. I'm going at a normal rate. I'm going at what the speed limit says, 65, 75. I may be in there. And all of a sudden, after a certain period of time being on the road, my mind would just start like feeling overwhelmed. Like the road, like I wouldn't see the road actually doing that, but it would just feel like everything was just moving away, just like separating, and I was being pushed, like I wasn't driving anymore, or like I wasn't in control anymore. And I would just be like, oh, I would be behind the wheel like this, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like I'm going around curves like I regularly would be driving when I was driving. And I would just start to feel like I'm going to tilt, or like I'm losing control, or I gotta stop, and I would have to pull over and stop, and I'd be like, now I couldn't tell my kids, I couldn't tell their dad, I couldn't tell them what was going on with me. I just kept grabbing ginger and like, let me eat some more ginger. It wasn't enough to do. It was enough if I had been doing it consistently, but I would do it on this ride that I would take. It would definitely help me. It would assist me. Had I had rhodiola, I would have done a lot better. Because now I drive and I drive and I drive and I take a little bit of, take the tincture size, just the little one dropper full, and 2 ounces of water, like this much water. Once I drink that, I'm good for about 6 hours, maybe more. Depends on my stress level. Depends on, but my adrenals. See, my adrenals, that's a whole different story. I have to start working on my adrenal. This also does work on that, but not like some other things like I think like holy basil, schizandria, and then you've got ashwagandha. That's over time though. Those things I can't say or not if they work for me, because when I take them all together, and I have less of an effect when I use them all together, because I'm using bits and pieces of them as opposed to just using the whole thing of the rhodiola, the whole dropper. When they're all together, I'm probably getting like about this much of the rhodiola as opposed to this much of the rhodiola. So I had switched just to try the other herbs with it, so schizandria, holy basil. My next thing I want to try is vetiver. Vetiver. I did try the oil. I smelled the oil. Vetiver was very nice, very nice. And it could probably is very calming. I don't know about how it's going to do if I'm on the road and I'm driving, because when I take long drives and I have to, take someone somewhere and I'm on I-95, I don't need any length of time to start panicking. I can just go right into a panic attack. But when I take rhodiola, I feel like I'm okay. It brings a calm down. It makes me feel like I'm back in control of things again, and I don't feel overwhelmed. And I just feel safe, because when I have those panic attacks, I don't feel safe. I feel like I'm out of control, like something's going to happen. And it's not just with driving, it's also with things in life. Like I pray and I talk to the Lord, and I have faith in God. I mean, unmovable faith and unshakable faith. And then this physical body that is undergoing certain types of stress, That's why we're supposed to eat herbs. That's why the Lord, told us what we're supposed to eat. This body is not a spirit. It's made up of different components, fibers and cells, and and you got your adrenals and you got your thyroid, especially for us women. And like ashwagandha is something, an herb that I'm taking over time. I'm not really taking it consistently, the way thick enough, and the amounts that I need to take, because I'm taking it again with other herbs. But my rhodiola, that's something that, as I get my balance back, I'm gonna stick to that one. That one works for me. When you find that something works, you kind of work with that, and then you maybe want to fluctuate a little bit. But I like to try to stick with it. And I find it better when I take it once a day. I take it at the most stressful time of day. And when I'm going to it, and that's basically it. I take it just before work, just before my day is gonna, But then I started trying to take it all the time. Anyway, I was gonna go to work or not, cause if you don't, and rhodiola kicks in right away though. So if you're stressed, panicking, whatever, definitely try the rhodiola. I have here also, I have like 3. I was looking for my ashwagandha. Well, ashwagandha comes in this same type of herb farm. It's about herb farm. You can take it in pills. You can take it however you want. I've never taken rhodiola in pill form, but try it. See how it works. And leave a comment down below. Let me know how you like it. This ginger is strong. I try to eat 1 finger of ginger every day. I don't do it because if I did, I'd be smaller by now. I'd be smaller. And I wouldn't be craving the chicken. But I'm going to start trying to do it. And my honey. And I forget to take my honey. I did have honey. I just had it in my tea. Have a little bit of water here to kill some of the burn. I won't be eating this right now. It's a bit too much. But here are my little pieces from the ginger that I ate. And I'm going to use these pieces to sit out, combat, I don't know, little bugs that could be crawling around, or I don't have bugs crawling around. I do have somehow a gnat. So, a gnat. I certainly don't like stuff like this. So you can use this if you have ants or very spicy. Send them away. Don't throw the pieces away. Use it for like if you're sore, if your muscles, you have sore muscles, muscle aches, or what have you. Use it as an poultice on your arm. Make sure you put paper towel down first. Put the ginger on top of the paper. Put some plastic on top. Not this actual plastic, but you can put some plastic. Tape it down to wherever you have sore muscles or aching bones. Aching bones is different. Aching bones would be like potatoes. No, aching bones. Aching bones could be ginger, I think. You better sit in some Epsom salt for aching bones, though. Well, that's a mineral thing there. The bones are aching. You need some salt. Definitely take a salt lick. Pour some salt in your hand and drink some water. But if it's your ligaments, definitely use this ginger. Don't throw it away. I'll eat this later. I'll probably eat this before I walk out the door. My head, from my ears, I feel like it's on fire. Not fire in a bad way, but it's just going through my body. I can feel it here now. Now it's here. It's right here and right here in my ears. It's synergistic. So now Me, I have, what do you call it? Where the room starts spinning. Burr, ba, gosh, it's called blah, 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 something. Wait a minute. I can't think. Anyway, it's where the room just starts spinning. My inner ear is compromised by the sugars that I've eaten. Now, it doesn't happen all the time because I know this is what I do to make sure that it doesn't. I'm telling you, ginger is I'm going to go ahead and eat this because ginger is powerful. Yeah, if you want to experience real healing, eat about a finger of ginger every day. Try to eat throughout the day. That's what I'm going to try to do. Because I got like 2 hands of ginger. I'm going to get rid of that ginger before next week. I'm not going to let it just sit there. I'm going to experience healing. I'm going to start up my day. I got everything I'm supposed to use. Black seed oil. If you listen, you probably heal faster than me. And sometimes I'll be having aching pains and bending and stuff. And I got everything here. It doesn't make any sense. Why do I do it? Habit. One thing about it too is when I'm not getting enough sleep, I just grab whatever. And I don't want to prepare anything. And grumpy, and annoyed. And all I think about is just, let me just grab something. So what I need to do is I'm going to get myself a big thing of fruit so the kids can grab fruit, so it'll just be there. Some berries. Just today I'm going to invest in about a $20 basket of just fruit. $20, $30. Which I usually act like, oh, I'm not spending that much on fruit all at once. Unless I'm juicing. But I buy it little by little, and I juice as I go. But I think I need to just have it available. I'm just going to do that. Because when I used to do that, it worked so well. I'm going to do that and have the greens. Now, I can do a green salad. Just telling you all the things that, helps bring back the balance. I mean, just, that's why the rhodiola, wears off so fast on me. Because I can just eat sugar and everything while I'm eating the rhodiola. Oh, can I? To be honest, I do have to chill on things. Yes, I do. I do have to chill on the sugar. But if I was eating sugar, what I do is I'll take some apple cider vinegar and drink it with water. And then, in fact, let me put some apple cider vinegar in here now. Bragg's. I hide my bigger bottle because my oldest daughter, I can buy hers all I want. She'll still use mine's up. She'll use it up. And I want her to buy her own. Because now she can. So, and she'll sit there. It's easier because hers is in the room. Mine's is for me and my smaller girls. We're using one thing and ours laugh, but hers doesn't. She'll just pour it any kind of way. She don't even care. But anyway, it's good stuff. At least it's healthy stuff, I'm glad I got her on this early on. She's going to be healthier than me. She's going to be better than me. All my kids are going to be better than what I am. And I'm looking forward to, doing better stuff for myself. And the wonderful thing is that the ginger is something else. I also have turmeric. I'm going to eat a little bit of turmeric. Mix them together. I'm going to do that now. So listen, you go and take the day. I got to go take my rhodiola in the bedroom. And be good, be blessed, be peace. This has been Poetic Prophetess. I hope you like this video. I hope it helps you. God bless you in Jesus' name. Please leave a comment at the bottom. Like the video. Click the thumbs up. And subscribe. Okay? I'm not getting paid for this, so just want to share.